Hello everyone. Previously I made a video on how to defeat the guild boss, and some people asked me if I could do a voiced video, so I'm going to try to explain how this works. Basically, you want to set up so you have a bunch of buffers, and then you want Jericho, because she's the best nuker in the game. So, here you go. This is roughly what I have her equipped with. As you can see, I've got pretty decent rolls on it. I've been kind of lucky so far. And then on top of that, the other units you're going to want to have are Green Gilthunder, Green Helbram, and either Merlin or Gustav, because Merlin and Gustav have freeze, which increases the damage. So in order to find this, you gotta come here to the Knighthood, then you go over to this lady by the portal, and you can click here. There's both a hard battle and a normal battle right now. There'll be more difficulties later, but at least for now, I'm just gonna do normal and try to show you how it works. I'm gonna select the right team. It's roughly what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna use food for it, but if you did want to, the best choices would probably be crit damage. Or like attack food. Alright, so let me start it up. Sorry it's taking so long. Alright, so the boss spawns in. And so you have 4 people here, so everyone comes in. You're always going to start with 2 cards for each person. So the easiest way to start, I think, is if you look at him, you can see the buffs that he has here. So he has a defense buff, a resistance buff, and a crit resistance buff. So you want to try to get up as low as possible and remove those buffs before you ult. So to start, I personally like to do this because Helbram doesn't do much damage. My Merlin's also probably not going to do much damage, and we need to start building the ult gauge on Jericho. Now we're going to hope for a buff card here, and preferably at least 1 Jericho card. We didn't get the Jericho card, but this isn't the worst thing that can happen. So we're just going to try to clear as many of these cards out of our hands as we can, while at the same time trying to move everything so that we're prepared for a 1-turn nuke. So I'm going to use this. Use this and do that. And I guess I'll also move that there. Alright, so we got 1 Jericho card. That's great. So, as you can see, I still need 3 ult gauge here, but there's a trick that you can kind of do so that you can get more. If you just move the card, you get a point. So you move the card twice, and then use it, and now you have the ult. So, now we will move that over there. Next turn we'll get the buff, and then we'll hope for a crit. I also didn't get his health down very low, so this won't be the best run ever. And he killed Gilthunder, I guess. Alright. Well, then we'll try to do this because it's going to do more damage than Helbram. Actually, no, we have to do it. So. What? Alright, that was weird. Okay, so we're gonna do the buff, we'll do a freeze, and then we'll do an ult. didn't alt, or we didn't crit, so that's not the best. I'll try to continue doing a few runs, and then I'll throw in a run where I actually do get a crit. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Again, we start with these 4 cards, just trying to leave this freeze open so that freeze can freeze into if it comes. Exactly like that. That's what we're looking for. Unfortunately, we also did not get another Jericho card, so that's going to set us back a turn. But that's not that big of a deal, I suppose. As long as we get one next turn, it won't matter. So we'll fuse the buffs, and we'll clear these away. Now we have a lot of Jericho cards, which is great. It's great for us for a couple reasons. One, we're gonna up their crit chance, and this time we don't actually have to move any cards, so we'll get a lot more out of it this way. I'll move that there. And we'll also take a big chunk of the boss's health. Ooh, I might actually kill him. Okay. Alright, he did attack Helbram survived here because of his passive. It's actually very convenient for us. Now, we should crit here, so just apply your buffs, apply the freeze, and attack with the ult. Freeze. Ideally, you want a level 3 freeze. And there we go, we got a crit. So 690 wood. It's not too bad. And we'll see what score we get. 586. That's not too bad. It's not the best I've ever had, but not too bad. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See ya.